Live. What's the word, y'all? It's your boy J Rock. Back with another EP of Thoughtful Thursdays. I still got 4 viewers. Drop a comment, let me know you here. Say hey, say what's up or something. Gonna get into this EP today about Father's Day, fatherhood, parenting. Let me see. I gotta send this invite. If you if you want to join, what's the word, Glock? I see. If you want to join the live, got any inputs you wanna have, you're more than free to join. I can get up to 10 people on I can get up to 10 people on site, and I'll drop my number too. If you don't want to have your face on camera, you can call in, do message or anything like that. What's up, Cal? What's up, Antonio? Let me see where KO at. Somebody tag KO in the comments. I don't think I can tag him on here. He late. But yeah, so first off, I want to say shout out to all the fathers out there. I know we don't get the same love and support as the mothers get. We kind of like an afterthought when it comes to the love that we should give for parenting. A lot of people feel as if it's easy on the dads, that we got less responsibilities and things like that, and it may be true in certain instincts, but people don't realize like the mental stress that a lot of fathers go through, because the world make us feel like we're not good enough, like we failing our kids, and there's a lot of men that go through that, and I just want to say, I salute you for fighting through it. If ain't nobody gonna say they proud of you, I will. It ain't easy being a dad, especially when the world already against you. We don't get the help and support that a single mom would get. If we fail anywhere, like we get judged by the world. Hold on, let me copy this link and send it to them. Get them on here real quick. My boy KO gonna join in with us. Let me see, join the link. You join the click the link to join. My bad, y'all. I talk when I type. But yeah, so like for y'all that don't know KO, y'all finna get to know KO. Cool guy, man. He got a lot of baby mamas. He got a lot of baby mamas. So like, yeah, Cal, I agree. Men in general go through a lot. Kids or not. I feel that I just want to stay on topic with it being Father's Day. I don't want to take it from being about, fathers to men in general. We can probably touch up on that a little bit later. But like right now, we're gonna keep it with the with the topic at hand. You got kids, Cal? I don't know if you got kids. I ain't never really just asked you that if you had kids or not. If you was a father or not. And I agree with you, Nebraska. Like it do affect. Matter of fact, since you spoke on it, I got my first poll. Let me see how I get it up there. I got my first poll that I wanna put up there. Y'all let me know if y'all can see it. I don't think I can see it from my screen. There we go. First question: was your father active in your life? Yes, no. Could have been more active. We all had fathers that either was there but wasn't there, or you know wasn't there at all. Like me personally, I grew up my whole life without a dad. No, but shout out to him because he came back around and did what he was supposed to do. I love that man for real. But like I had an ex that had a kid and I raised him up all the way until he was one, but he wasn't mine. I was in that same situation before, Kai. No doubt. I was in that same situation. I became a stepdad at 19 early. I know. So yeah, you raised a kid for 4 years. So like how was your experience with that? Nebraska, I ain't trying to laugh at you. I promise I ain't trying to laugh at you. Hold on. That is funny though. He got custody. He didn't drop you off to your grandparent. I wasn't trying to laugh at you. But Kai, what's up, man? You want to join in? You want to tell your story while we're on KO? You can call me on Messenger right now. You can call me on Messenger. You don't got to put your face on the screen. You can call me. As a matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to put my number in the comment section. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to just put my number in the comment section and, you can call. You can call. You just call my phone. I'll put you on the phone. Yeah, Nebraska, I remember. Over on the north side. I remember. I don't think I ever met your pops though. I really wanna get your input on this too, Nebraska. Like growing up in your situation, because I don't know your situation, but I kinda know your situation. Like, I ain't sure, but I think you said your dad drove trucks or something like that. I had a good bond with the kid, but the mother treated me like I was nothing, I wasn't enough. That come with it though, Kai, for real. Like a lot of women does that for real. Like you can do everything in your power to be a good father figure or a good parent to a child, and it's still going noticed and appreciated. Not because you did something wrong, but it's just a woman, bro. And that ain't all women, because it is some good women in the world that will appreciate you and love you. But like some women, they're just who they are. They just bitter. They got stuff they dealing with within that they need to heal from, that they can't even appreciate a good man stepping in and being a father to their child. So like, don't feel bad about it. Like it just happened. That's the dice you roll when you take a chance on being a stepdad to another person's kid. My number, my number. I comment my number in the chat. And I'll show it. Do it not show it? I don't think it comment. Hold on. I'm finna try to comment on it. Comment my number from my phone. Hold on, Cal. I got you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on, Cal. I got you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It should be there now. I don't know. Let me see if I could pin it. Boom. There we go. It's pinned to the screen. There y'all go. The con to that is they were too strict. I ain't had the guidance to know about the real world. That's why I'm grown and lost as fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you though, Nebraska. Like the reality of it is, I think a lot of us are lost. Like even me myself. Like I think we are lost because, and I don't even think it's just the dads though. You feel me? Like I think it was both the moms and dads. I think we all kind of lost in this world. But you being a female, that's probably why they were so strict. I got you, Kyle. I got my stuff on D&D. I'm finna call you back.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. I gotta take my stuff out D&D, my bad.
Hello?
Yo, Kyle, what's the word, brother?
What's up with it?
How you feeling?
Man, I'm straight, man. I'm gonna tell you the rundown though.
Let me know your story. Let's talk about it.
I bet. So I met this girl at a factory or whatever. Okay, cool. So this job is located in Paragould.
Paragould, Arkansas, y'all. For y'all that don't know.
Yeah, and it's called LA Darlings, or whatever the case may be. But that being said, okay, cool. I started the job not too long ago. You know, I'm there. You know, I'm chilling or whatever. I ain't focused on really no relationship at all. Like I had my own spot and everything. I had my own spot. I was taking care of business on my own, shit like that. But I was there for a minute, and it's certain women up there. They was trying to get my attention, but I wasn't going.
Right.
You know, it's different women up there were throwing themselves at me, but I wasn't going. I ain't really, paid attention to them. So one day, I see this girl off to the side. She focused on her job. She ain't stunning me at all. She ain't give me no time of day. But that made me, grow some interest. I looked at her, I was like, yeah, she gonna make it hard for me. That's what I like. I ain't want
You like the chase.
So, boom. I went over there and chopped it up with her. She still giving me a hard time. But eventually, we kept on seeing each other day by day. I grew on her a little bit. She grew on me a little bit. I chopped it up with her. I got her number and everything. Boom, we clicked. I'm still in my spot. She in hers, but she not from JB. She like up the road, like from she from God damn, where she from? Man, she from goddamn Missouri.
Hey, my boy gonna give us every little detail so she can feel it. Like this about you.
Real talk. Hey. I'm telling the whole full story.
This about you.
This is about me.
No, I'm talking about the girl. I'm talking about the girl. If she listening, like, look, we give you every little detail. This about you. Know it's about you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, this is about the kid too. So I already knew she was pregnant, by the way, and I feel like I don't know if it came too fast or what, but she moved into my shit, right? We started getting, catching feelings and shit. So the baby's still there. I'm taking care of the whole household. She working, I'm working. Like I said, I'm asking where the baby dad at, stuff like that. He telling me certain stuff, he ain't around. He in a mental hospital, whatever the case may be. But that being said, I did everything in my power to take care of the baby too. So some men not gonna do that shit. Not all men, but I'm just saying, like, certain men do all that shit.
My fault. Nigga said he would have called feelings too, pregnant pussy. You funny. My fault, bro. You got it.
Yeah, but I moved her in my career, right?
Right.
I already knew she was pregnant. I already knew this from the day I met her. But that being said, I was the only one in the hospital with this girl, and I cut the umbilical cord.
Oh, so you basically the dad.
Yeah, like he seen me. He heard my heartbeat. He kept on calling me daddy. Shit like that. And they grew a bond between me and the baby. But at the same time, I kind of feel like she was jealous to a certain extent because the baby was more closer to me, and I'm not even his father. Then he was closer to her
as the mom.
Yeah. So that kind of threw me off for a loop because how she was acting, she didn't act like oh, she was jealous or anything, but them years start kicking in and coming in the relationship and everything start coming in, she started acting a little different.
You saying as the child got older, or like as the relationship, like
the relationship got started growing and the baby got older?
Yeah, I'm saying was like, so like was it man, dude coming and got me thrown off. But like you say, like things started changing. Like, do you feel like it was because of the baby being there, or you feel like it's because of the jealousy between the parents and you and her?
So I feel like this is how I feel. I feel like she was jealous, but she didn't really show it until like the relationship started getting real deeper.
Okay, I was just trying to make sure I was following you, so I ain't get lost.
Yeah, because I was there in the hospital with her, and she told me, "I feel safe when you're around. You're the only one that's there for me.
They be lying.
You're the only one in the hospital at the time. Cause the baby daddy ain't around. He ain't worried about. He ain't stunning the baby. He ain't nothing. I'm buying Pampers. I'm buying wipes. I'm buying every goddamn thing. Paying bills, making sure she's straight. Doing all the big shit. That shit ain't even small. That shit real big shit. That's some grown man shit.
Real gen.
And then later on down the line, she started feeling different. Women nowadays, they 1 minute they love you, next minute, oh, I don't even want to do this no more.
Right. So like the relationship. So like, all right. So you sat with her through the pregnancy.
Ups and downs. I'm talking about her emotions.
You sat there through all that, and then you say y'all was together for 4 years, and then y'all call it a quits, right?
Yeah. So, look, them 2 years was great. I ain't gonna lie.
The first 2 years of the child.
Huh?
You saying the first 2 years of the child?
Yeah, the 2 years was straight. Cause when a baby comes, it's either gonna be something good or something bad. It either can split a family up, or it can either bring a family together.
Correct.
So that being said, at that moment when the baby did come, a nigga was working night shift, and it was a goddamn killer. Because the nigga got home. By the time he got home, nigga didn't get no rest. She's still in the bed. She's still recovering and shit like that. She's still with the baby, but she wasn't cooking like that. The nigga had to go in the kitchen, cook, fix a meal, stay up with the baby. Still had to go to work the next day. That's what I call that's some real big grown man shit. But
how old was you at the time, if you don't mind me asking?
Huh?
How old were you at the time when you was doing this, if you don't mind me asking?
Right now, I'm 26.
No, I ain't talking about right now. I'm saying like at the time when y'all was going through
shit,
this.
I was about like 24, 25.
So this recent?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Real deal recent. Like it happened, and I had to get over that shit after she left with the baby, because that shit broke me all the way down as a man. Like, I did all this shit, and you turn around and say, oh, a nigga ain't enough, and then turn around and be like, oh, you broke. Nigga, like, real talk, I paid bills just like she paid bills. Because she worked, I worked. But the times when she couldn't work, I picked up all the slack. The times when I lost the job and she had to work, she did the same shit. But at the end of the day, when it come down, when it get real deal hard, why the hell you leaving? And then you pushing away. Then at the same time, you take the baby away. So that right there fucked me up in the head so much, and it kept on going in my head over and over and over and over, and I didn't understand this shit.
So right now you still going through it, basically, like since.
No, I ain't going through it no more.
No, I'm talking about.
I had to hit.
I'm talking about the breakup, or you healed from.
No. Listen, that was like probably we've been split up probably a good like we've been split up a good like year. And it's been a year since we, haven't been talking as much, haven't been like, I'm going to put it like this. My last time trying to reach out and trying to see the baby, she allowed me to see the baby and allowed me to see her. And I thought she was going to change. You get what I'm saying? I thought she was going to move a little different. I thought wrong. Because when you get somebody that first time, okay, cool. You got over on me. You did what you did. Boom. Then we don't talk for a minute. Then next thing you know, I reach out again. Because look, for a man don't supposed to keep chasing after a female that don't want them. So every time I was trying to get the family together, it was really harming me. Because every time I was reaching out, trying to, fix the shit, sometimes God tell you something for a reason. Stop trying to fix it. He's blocking that for a reason. It could be something bigger that you can't even see. It could harm you in so many ways. But at that moment, I didn't want to believe it, because I was kept on fighting, trying to fix it every time. Fix it. It ended up wrong every time. So then I took the time out for myself. My mama told me straight up, she was like, you need to start focusing on yourself. You need to pour on yourself, because that baby wasn't mine. But the female that I was messing with, she tried to put up a whole act and cry in my face and tell me, oh, sign the paper. No, you're trying to get money out of me. And you're trying to put me on child support. That's not even my child.
So I'm gonna tell you something though, like believe it or not, I went through the same situation, kind of like that. So like I feel you, but I will say this though, bro, like, and I'm glad you healed from it, because like that's a real dark place to be in, especially when you don't have no kids of your own and you sacrifice years of your life to be a father to a kid that ain't yours. I'm gonna tell you like this though, like at some point you have to realize, like, either you're gonna love yourself more or you're gonna love that kid more. And it sounds selfish, but sometimes you gotta love yourself more, because the more you chase after that and the more, she deny you, the more you miss out on opportunities in life to better yourself as a man. Because at the end of the day, you gotta be a man first, you feel me? And a lot of women, when they see that you are attached to a kid or you love a kid, they use that kid as control over you. Yeah, because like once you love that kid more than you love yourself, that woman got you, bro. Like it ain't nothing nobody can tell you, ain't nothing nobody can do to stop you, you know what I'm saying, from
doing. But I got to a point, I told my mama straight up, look, I said this straight up for anybody. When I get to that point, you better catch me when I'm giving a fuck. Because when I stop giving a fuck, I'm through. My mama know this straight up. Like, I will cross anybody out when it comes down to just me in general. Like, when it comes down to, you better catch me when I'm giving a fuck. Because I'm really giving a fuck. But when that shit through and done,
it's over with.
It's over with.
Yeah, and I feel that. It's out the window. And I feel that, but I will say, like, I'm glad you got over that, but like, don't ever feel bad for what you did as a man to step up for that child. Just take that lesson that you learned from that situation and do better when it's your turn. You feel me? Like when you find you a woman, like, do you got kids now? You got your own kids? You still ain't got no kids?
Right now, I'm better than myself. Exactly. I ain't worried about no female right now.
That's the best thing to do.
I'm back in cow mode. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got the right type of job. I'm about to move into my new spot. My vehicle, I got a good working vehicle. Shit like that. Like, my main goal is I'm trying to get my life together. I ain't.
You see what happens when you don't put that woman first? Where the preacher at, man? I need to preach on it. Yeah, you gotta put yourself first, brother. That's what's up. I love that for you, man. I'm happy for you.
And then God first do everything. Because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be able to get up every day to do the shit I do. I wouldn't be able to, move past the hurt. I don't feel that hurt no more in my chest. Because back then, I had that heavy feeling in my chest. I ain't want to get up.
What's
I
up
ain't
with
want
you,
to fucking
Lee?
go to work. I ain't want to go do this. I ain't want to be in people's face. I always had a fucked up attitude because I was thinking about that shit. You know, thinking about the baby. Like, what the fuck going on? But then over time, I had to really pray. I was in a dark mindset for a long ass time for a minute. But then, shit, I had to get myself out that motherfucker because, like, God and me. That was it. God and me.
So
my mama couldn't get me out. My grandma couldn't get me out. Nobody could get me out but God.
So what you feel like? What you feel like was your? You know, we all have a breaking moment. What you feel like your breaking moment was that made you realize, like, you know what, this is it. You know, I'm done.
Cause that second time I, seen her again and seen the baby, in my head she was like, "Why you so quiet?" At that point, I was observing. I was thinking to myself, "Is this something that you really want again? Do you want to get fucked over again? Do you want to feel that hurt again? I know you love the baby, but goddamn, do you want to feel the same shit that you felt and you already worked yourself up to get better? Why would you try to do it again? It's gonna hurt you in the end."
I feel that, brother. I feel that.
So she already snaked me once, right? Why would I do it? Like, why would I get bit by the same snake twice?
Correct. I feel that. So I think I got somebody else want to call in and tell their story. And I appreciate you for sharing that because believe it or not, you know, you're not the only man that's either going through that or went through that. You feel me? Because like you know, and I ain't gonna share my story because this ain't about me. But I went through something similar to that, so I will say I feel you and I can reason with you, and I'm proud of you for getting through that situation because it's not easy. And you know, continue doing what you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? Like continue standing up as a man. Continue to put your right foot forward and keep going. And know that,
but
like,
I got one more to say. I got one more thing to say.
What's up?
I'm gonna say this: the more you pour into yourself, the more you get your money right. The more you look nice. You doing your thing. All that rest of that shit gonna come. Females gonna see that shit regardless.
100%, brother. 100%. But you know, we have to get to the point where we don't make it about the women. We make it about ourselves. You know, like it ain't. You know, because all this stuff gonna be here 10 years, 20 years from now. The same women, you know, doing the same things. You know, I see women that grew up with my mom and them in the same functions as me. You feel me? So it's like it just lets you know, like a lot of these women and a lot of this stuff that's out here gonna be the same. You know, and it ain't a shot at all you women because a lot of y'all, you know, y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. It's just as a man, get yourself together first, bro, because whatever woman you probably like or caught your eye or anything like that,
they love to manipulate.
No, they still gonna be around, bro. So like you doing right, you know, and keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, I got one more thing to say. This over with too. This what she try to make. This is what she try to manipulate my mind with too. Because at one point, I thought I had a kid by her, but she played in my face, and my mama told me, "Hey, what that girl lying to you because women be on their period and they be having stuff come out of them. You get what I'm saying? Like certain different shit come out of them. But at the same time,
I ain't that educated on that yet.
Huh?
I ain't educated on that part yet about the period.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she'll try to play with your mind like you lost the baby. The whole time she wasn't even pregnant.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't never heard that one. She pulled. Hey, that's different. That's different.
I'm for real. She played with a nigga. Look.
That's different. I ain't never heard that one.
She played with a nigga emotions. She played with a nigga time. She played with a nigga money. She turned around and said the nigga was not enough. So like when I came over that little hump, man, telling you right now, I feel so much better. I'm shitting on everything I don't care who watches. I'm doing this for me regardless.
Pop it. Pop it. Let them know. Hey, you went through that storm. You got rained on. You deserve to shine in the sun. You feel me? You went through that. You deserve to shine. You know, so I ain't.
Yeah. But I appreciate you for letting me on your platform. I stay supporting. I stay watching.
Hey, come back to the comment section. I got my boy Banks finna chime in, and I appreciate you for real for telling your story. Hey, boy, hey, my cousin said she turned you to a monster, and hey, that the women to do it to you for real.
Yeah, you changed it to me a monster. Now I don't get no fuck about nothing. Like, not in a respectful way. You get what I'm saying? It didn't change my love. It didn't change my heart. But at the same time, I'm cautious. My eyes open, like my ears open. I'm paying more attention. You know, so it's not gonna do the same shit again. I'm not gonna play around like, you know, back then. You got one up on me. You got that. You won that, but you ain't win the battle. I'm gonna just tell you that right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, the best revenge is success, brother. Like, the best revenge is success.
That too. That's all I'm worried about right now.
Hey, what that song? What 21 say? I'm stunning on my ex. Hey, you ain't got to stun on it, but you know, stun on it. Like, yeah, you played with me, and yeah, I done bossed up, and I done became a monster, and I done overcame all these obstacles, and now look at you, wishing I was still around because I held it down. The next man ain't gonna do it like you did it. Trust me, you the first. The first always give the best experience, because when the next one come around, they're not gonna look at that child as their own. They're gonna look at that child as a stepchild. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, they're not gonna look at that child, and because you went through the pregnancy, you went through, you know what I'm saying, the child growing up and all that. The next man ain't gonna come around and have the same love for that kid like you had. The same man ain't gonna come around and accept all the extra stuff that come with her attitudes, her mood swings, and you know, her want to leave and come back and all that extra stuff. The next man ain't gonna accept that, and she gonna have to understand that when she see you boss up, bro. And I pray you do boss up and get everything.
Like I said, I'm about to get a new spot, about a 26, 2-bed, 1-bath, my own shit in my own name. And I got a better man paying good job, my vehicle in good standard. You can't get no better than that shit right there.
And you ain't got no kids, bro. So really, you know, I know you still love the kid as your own, and there's nothing wrong with that. Continue to do that, but you ain't got no kids, bro. You feel me? So don't base your life around a kid that ain't yours. You know, you was pushed out that situation for a reason. God got something better for you. Figure out what your purpose is. Figure out what it is that God want to do with you, and you know what I'm saying. Put all your energy into that. And we're gonna be watching you. We're gonna be watching you, bro. And we're gonna cheer for you when you overcome this hump, and we're gonna cheer for you when we see you get to where you're trying to be. Just don't lose focus. You hear me?
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
I already love, bro.
Love.
Blind leading the blind. How is it the blind leading the blind though? Like, you even understand what's going on? You just jumped on. KO ain't gonna jump on, y'all.
Hey, Rob, what it do? What's happening?
What it do, Banks? What it do? What's the word, brother?
Shit, man. All I want to say is, man, fuck them kids. I'm going to make some more, man. You know what I'm saying? No bad blood or nothing, man. Pay what I weigh, man. I'm going to keep it pushing, man. Keep it busting. You hear me? Everything working. Focus on the career. Focus on yourself. God first, man. That shit going to trickle down, man. On me. I ain't stressing about shit.
We ain't going to say fuck the kids, though. We ain't going to say fuck the kids, though. We can say fuck the mama, but we can't say fuck the kids. The kids.
I ain't gonna say fuck the mama. I ain't gonna say that shit. Hell no, I ain't gonna say that shit. I'm just gonna make some more, man. I ain't tripping about this shit though. On everything, man.
I mean, but
motherfuckers gonna judge whether you're doing good or bad, man. You hear me?
I feel
I ain't never been to jail for no child support shit, nothing. Nigga might have been late. I don't give a fuck. Shit, you hear me? I ain't big and shit. Hey, the truth gonna reveal itself, man, every time, man. I ain't stressing about shit, man. I'm gonna keep busting nuts and keep pushing. You?
Man, don't be overpopulating the earth.
No, I ain't overpopulate. You know what I'm saying? I'm settled down now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, mine. He got a whole old lady, so he ain't.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You already know
he ain't saying it as if.
I talk my shit, but I'm a beast though. I ain't got no shade. I want the best, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna do no hurdling, man. I eat too good, man. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn,
hey, Gusto. Boy, you got the veins popping out my motherfucker here. You funny as hell. Gusto said. Hey, Gusto said Banks bullshit and talking about some fuck the kids but not fuck the baby mama. No doubt. For real.
I'm talking that shit, man.
I know, but I'm saying niggas listening don't even know you. Hearing you say it for real. Hey, niggas listening don't even know you. Hearing you say that.
Let somebody get on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That figuring that shit out though. I understand that shit though. But shit, hey man, sometimes you gotta put that mindset just to go and get you that push start to get right, to get in the right mindset about all this shit though, for real though, cause shit, you can't lose yourself in that shit knowing you care about them kids though. You know what I'm saying? No matter what's coming into you, feel me? But shit, sometimes you gotta say, man, fuck them kids right now. I need to get this shit in order, I gotta change some shit up. I can't be doing this shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
I get where you're going with it. Like,
man, fuck them kids.
I get where you're going with it. Yeah, okay.
He said, fuck the kids on.
I got you. Focus on yourself.
Everything, little bro, man. Hey, shit. Hey, happy Father's Day. Y'all niggas keep doing y'all shit, though. Real shit.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to you, too, bro. Appreciate you for calling in.
Hey, man. Respect. Keep doing your movement, man.
Real nigga. All right. I'll see you at the shop next time I come get chopped.
Already, bro.
Good love. Y'all heard Banks. Fuck the kids. Gusto. Cuz, appreciate you for tapping in, man. I was supposed to have a host on here. KO was supposed to join in. I guess he shied away. But for real though, like, just to touch up on what Kai said, a lot of times stepping in as a stepdad, bro, like, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, like, because you love that kid as your own, and at the back of your mind, you also know like she could snatch that kid away from you, and it ain't nothing you can really do about it. So like, Kai, I salute you for that. I salute you. You're a stand-up man for that. You'll always have my respect, because a lot of men ain't doing that. And I done had and I'm gonna tell you from experience, not as a dad, but as a kid, I done had stepdads that stepped in and did all that, but I never looked at them men like my dad. You feel me? Like, no disrespect to them. Shout out to Big Mike D. That's my dad. But I ain't never just embraced that like father-son bond, because like back in my head, I know they ain't my dad, but I still love him like a father. Man, if my kids say they come with me and she go bad with me and their mama, I feel that. But look, the laws don't work out in our way with that though, brother. Like, they just don't. Like, unless your name on that birth certificate, it ain't too much you can, too much you can do. But yeah, big shout out to Mike D, man. He stepped up as a dad, gave me guidance and stuff like that. He blessed me with some good folks, Uncle Tang, Gusto, that's my cousin through him. We all been close for the longest. Gotta blame the bitch mama for real. And I'm cussing. All right, let's get off. Yo. Hey, I don't know which one of y'all got my boy Banks upset, but y'all got my boy on one tonight. For real. So like, boom. How y'all feel about child support? Let's chime in on that. Somebody chime in on the child support topic for me. KO, when you see this, I want you to know I'm disappointed in you, brother. You let me down. It's still love, though. How y'all feel about child support? Bro, she was very manipulative, playing with a nigga mind. Yeah, I feel that, Kai. I feel that. I feel that. 25 months, keep the eyebrows long. What that supposed to mean? Y'all teaching me some new stuff tonight, cause I ain't never knew about the little period trick. You feel me? I ain't never had no situation where a person was pregnant and she got on the period and said she lost a baby. And now I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for that situation if it ever come up. You done put me on game. That's sick. That's toxic. No doubt. I really wanna. She gonna frown up seeing that 25 hitting that account. Okay, my boy said he paying $25 a month in child support. Hey, you shout out. Well, you shout out $25 a month, boy. Hey, at least you paying it, huh? Oh snap! Thanks, you funny, boy. Where Jero at, man? I need my boy. I need my barber. Shout out to my barber, Jero. Saw Jero. You know, somebody tag him, tell him to chime in. Tell him to chime in, join the conversation. I pay 800, sometimes 1,000 a month in child support, but it's cool. Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You feel me? Somebody just called from Texas. I'm gonna call back. Let me tell you our speakerphone just in case it's a bill collector. Hello.
Yo.
What's the word? Who this is?
Hello.
What's the word? Can you hear me? What's up, cuz?
What's up, cuz? What the topic is?
Man.
I just called to chime in, see what's going on.
No, man. Me and Banks is on here talking about child support, man. This man say he paid $25 a month.
I don't know nothing about child support.
But look, check it out though. You do know about stepping in as a stepdad though.
Huh?
You do know about stepping in as a stepdad though, based off of.
Hell yeah, I know about that. I can talk on that.
Yeah. So you know, Kai experience didn't go as good as your experience. You know, I see you on Facebook and I see y'all happy. You know, congrats.
You can't get no soda. You can get some juice.
Look, y'all.
My shit, cuz, man. I be going through shit over here, cuz. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, ups and downs, good days and bad days with this shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I know. I mean, that's what life in general. I'm saying, like, I'm saying as far as like, you know, you ain't in a situation where you know folks trying to manipulate you with the kids and stuff like that, like he is going. I ain't
gonna his situation, nigga ain't gotta just bounce out. Nigga just gotta go move around. Hell nah, what you want with that? Like, it's like a popcorn, but mama won't give us some. No. You somebody get some juice.
He being the dad right now.
Yeah, for sure. This is 24/7, man. It's my job after I get off work.
So so walk us through your situation and how that came about. Let us know your.
As far as just like being a stepdad, or you talking about my relationship?
Nah, not the relationship. We just gonna stick to the
Okay, man, listen, I ain't gonna hold you, cuz my shit come from, nigga, I had a great stepfather, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that nigga my dad, that nigga my pops, but when I was younger, though, like, our relationship now is way stronger. Our bond and shit, now that I'm grown and more mature, way stronger than it was when I was young. It was, man, fuck you ain't my dad, and woo-doo-woo-woo, but the whole time, now that I'm older, I realize, like, man, just off his actions, the nigga taught me so much. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be letting them know to this day. Like, just off his actions, the nigga showed me so much. You know what I'm saying? I was receptive of a stepfather or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But he played so much of a good role, my nigga, that, like, man, that shit just led me to be who I am today. As far as being a stepfather, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even look at my stepkids as no motherfucking stepkids. Once I accepted their mama, I accepted them, the whole family role. Be my kid, do what it is.
Yeah.
That's some shit. Right. It's just going on. Hold on, look at my life. Yeah, I just had a great father figure, a stepfather figure. You know what I'm saying? That shit just showed me a whole lot. So you know what I'm saying? I love that mama so much. Like, I don't see, like, listen, if you gonna get with a female, they got kids, but like, you real deal gotta accept the fact that shit, you got to take on the responsibilities of all that. If they got a father in their life, what the goddamn word is, a biological father, if he there or if he ain't, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to step up and you got to take that role on. If he is there, then alhamdulillah, that's a plus, you know what I'm saying? They get two great fathers, but if not, you really got to, you know what I'm saying, step up. Cause for real, the kids, you feel me? That's the future. You know what I'm saying? The next generation, you know what I'm saying? They the future and shit. So we got to instill in them, you know what I'm saying, the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially them boys, girls too. We got to teach them boys how to become men, and them girls how to become young ladies. You feel me? That's the only way to fix a lot of this shit that be going on in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, every kid need a father, whether it's biological or a great stepfather figure. You feel me? Cause they growing up without a father figure in the household, man, or somebody to look up to, that's that figure, man, shit just be fucked up, bro. Like, people, like, on the deeper level, like, you feel me? That's why these ho and these young niggas ain't got no guidance. These niggas look up. They need something to look up to. They need somebody to look up to, bro. They need somebody to teach them life and to guide them and help them have the right perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? They kind of guide them to make the right choices and shit. So that's where the men come in. Whether you a stepfather or not, nigga, you gotta be a man about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real though.
Too many young niggas out here lost and going the wrong way or whatever. Like, if you stepping up in that stepfather role, then shit, you got to me stepping up. You got to step up to the plate. You got to me perform for real. You got to really invest yourself into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck stepfather and all that shit. Fuck it, nigga. That's the future generation of our people, black people. Period. You know what I'm saying? We got me been led the wrong way for so motherfucking long. They got to come in and start correcting some shit. So get some structure put down.
Yeah, and
I look at that shit so much. So that's why, like, I'm high here with the stepfather role, cause shit, it ain't even just about the stepfather. To me, bro, it's about the black community. It's about the next generation.
Yeah, that's important for all us to have that, you know what I'm saying, that father figure, or, you know, at least somebody to look up to. You feel me? Because, like, you know, and I can't speak for you, but, like, I know I ain't really had nobody to look up to growing up. Everybody around me was, you know, drug dealers, street niggas. You know, it wasn't no businessmen, no nothing. You feel me? Like, I ain't know about no trade for real until like 2 years after I graduated. You know what I'm saying? Like, so having somebody that have been through all this stuff, like, and you've been through a lot yourself, so like having people that been through all that to be able to come in and teach you the right message, like that's you're right, that's very important for us as a black community.
Yeah, that's it. Important, man. That's it. Like, man, the men play like that. The old saying, you know what I'm saying? Take a village to raise a child type shit. You know what I'm saying? To go back to like all that type shit. Like, man, niggas got to step up. Like, nigga, my stepson, hold on, bro. He 8 now. You know what I'm saying? When I came around, you feel me? Like, just small shit that his mama
trying really just can't, like, it take a man to, like, nigga don't know how to, I'm trying to put it big, like, wipe his ass properly, just smile, like, man, they gotta teach, and it's just a small shit, so you gotta know it's so much other shit they doing wrong and shit. Then he be killing me with the King Von shit. King Von, man, fuck a King Von, nigga, you know who I am, but you don't want to live like that.
Yeah.
You don't want to live like that, you know what I'm saying? So, without a father figure in the household, you feel me, they looking up to this, especially with this social media shit being so accessible to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they getting raised, like the kids now generations getting raised by social media. You see what I'm saying?
Following the trends and stuff that they see.
Know that shit fucked up. That shit ain't what it is, you know what I'm saying? And so it take the men to step up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach, lead by example. You gotta really teach, bro. This shit an everyday thing with me, my nigga. For real. Just cut the shit I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You real.
Yeah, though. It depends on the age you catch a motherfucker. You get with that motherfucker, the young niggas already 15, 16, shit. They might already be out there, man. You just got to coach them on that shit too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's two sides to it.
They already out there, man. You just got to get in the game on this shit. Because niggas gonna have to bump their head on their own. You feel me? Figure it out. But you just got to get them and give them the jewels. You feel me? And it's on them to unlock that shit for real. But when it comes to the kids, though, yeah, they got to step up.
Definitely got to step up for the kids. I wish these women that, I wish these women to chime in. They like to do a lot of posting and all that. I wanna hear their point of view.
One thing I learned, like motherfucker pick up behaviors and habits and shit at a young age. You know what I'm saying? The shit that they hearing and seeing now is what gonna mold them to become who they gonna become. So you gotta you gotta plant the right shit in it. You feel me? Like I said, it's social media shit, so it's sensible, man. That shit crazy.
It really is, right there at the tip of their fingers. And then you never know what these kids looking at because you ain't around 24/7 and they just, on their phones or whatever the case may be. They might be in the room on TikTok.
We did on that shit. All that shit get monitored. All that shit got parental advisory on it. Nigga, they can't even be on that shit for a certain amount of hours before they time run out. And like kids YouTube and shit. Like it's a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, I don't get them access to.
Yeah. That's
you feel me? Just because I know, like, the influence that shit had on your kids. Like, I know the influence that shit had on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you ain't got a motherfucker there to coach you on life every day, every step of the way. Because a kid need that. If you ain't got that, man, what else they learning from? You feel me? They learning from social media. They learning from peers, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't know what's going on in their friend household. Some kids be more advanced than others. You feel me? But they gonna be teaching your kids, so it's on you to let your kids know, nah, hell nah, that ain't what's going on. That ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about that type of shit right now. Focus on it. Woo.
You ain't lying. You right about that. You really can't argue that because, like, there's a lot of stuff I learned in other households that I probably would have never learned in my own.
Man, yeah, shit, me too. Like, I grew up in that shit, like, watching that shit, you know what I'm saying? But my mama know they try to, you know what I'm saying? But then when I'm going with my partner, them, like, they folks freely letting them do whatever. So, shit, I'm staying on, because, shit, I'm picking up on this shit. I want to do this at home. I really can't, until I got a certain age, and then my folks just like, shit, that who we is. Fuck it.
Facts. That.
But a nigga would have to sneak out and be on to. That's another thing. Like, man, you gotta keep a leash on the motherfucking kid. Cause I hope I ain't went all the way out subject with this shit.
No. I mean, we talk about, we talking about, what I'm saying, stepping in the father figure role. Like that's really what it's about. Cause like, I mean, that's just how I was too. Like, you know, like, you know, my dad, I ain't know who my dad was till I was like 20. You feel me? So like, I was out there at my cousin's house, going down to the block, was staying there in the cricket house and stuff like that. So like, I'm around, and on block is even more. You feel me? So I'm with Leak and Tang, and I'm seeing more and more stuff. So like, without having that dad around to come like, yeah, I seen this. What's this? And like, oh yeah, you don't need to be doing that because of ooh. Like everything just seemed really like it was the right thing to do because everybody was doing it. Everybody I was around doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cool, but it wasn't cool, but it seemed cool at the young age. Like I'm 14, 15. And once you hit 16, like you really locked in that mindset. And it ain't really too much nobody can tell you because like, and no disrespect to the women, but like a woman can't raise a man. They don't.
Nah, she got ass help for shit. So
yeah, no disrespect to the women, but a woman can't raise a man as much as they think they can. Like it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach a man how to be a man, or you can just teach him what you feel like a man is supposed to be. Because our experience in life is gonna always be different than a woman.
Hold on, cuz. Then my old lady tell me, don't let somebody else chime in with you.
All right, love, cuz.
Love, cuz.
You feel what I'm saying? You can only do so much that one. I feel that, Kyle. I feel that. I got any women on here though? I got any women on here? Anybody else want to chime in? Preferably a woman. If not, we're gonna GG's. Y'all really tapped in tonight, though. I'm really surprised. I wasn't even expecting nobody to jump on. I appreciate that. Shout out to Kai. Shout out to Gusto. Shout out to Banks. I seem like everybody done hopped off. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna get into next week. Hopefully next week the host guests actually join in. It's 2 weeks in a row that they done shied away from me. So I had to kind of freestyle, which is cool, but like I'd rather not freestyle. I'd rather, keep my stuff organized. Boy, KO, when I see you, I'm gonna twist your lips, boy. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Happy Father's Day to the fathers and to the mothers who gonna call themselves fathers on Father's Day. Since y'all want attention, I know y'all gonna want it. I'll see y'all next week, though.